Chris Eric. And to my other side, although it's hard to tell from where I'm looking, is our host, Rowan Corbett, who is doing the musical introduction and will soon come on and say much more interesting things than I have to say. This has been going on since March of 2020, with only 3 or 4 breaks that I know of. And so far as I know, will continue when we are all long gone. We have a light list tonight, but you're certainly welcome to hit us up if you want to get on here. Otherwise, you will be hearing a lot of songs from Rowan and me and Mr. Steve Patton. How are you, Mr. Patton? He's waving. Nicely done, sir.
Why, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It sounded like one of those late night mystery movies being introduced.
And EJD is joining us.
Oh.
Hey, cool. EJ. Yeah,
we've got Rowan bringing us in. We've got a blank one that's confusing. We've got epic. We've got VOM time. We've got epic guitar playing as always. And we appreciate you, EJD, being here.
We do,
for
indeed.
More than I've been here. Many is the night I haven't been able to make it, and I say, "Oh, well, EJD's there. They're in good hands."
Righto.
Really do need a cough button on these things.
Oh, yeah. Well, one of these days. I didn't cough.
But here we are. No, me.
Oh, okay.
I was on the edge. I was on the edge of a cough from him, and it's VOM 1. Oh, man. It was just sitting there waiting. But we should have a fun, loose night here, I would imagine.
Yeah.
EJD, if you ever want to come on and play drums, this is your night. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's that time of year. People are out there doing their holiday stuff. They're doing their shopping. They're doing the holiday parties, They're avoiding their relatives. So
yeah,
yes.
I believe we could do for a drum solo one here. I don't think we've ever had that. We should have that.
I don't think we've had one yet. You have drums, Ron. I've
I
seen at least
do.
one of them.
I do have a few.
Yes. Rowan, you have different kinds of drums too, man. Definitely.
I do.
We should definitely have some of those.
And, I played various types of percussion, and my father's like, you know what? You should really come up with some way to do a bones thing, like a solo bones thing. And I'm like, I can't figure out how that would work.
I mean, I worry.
What you do is you record something on your looper, right?
Right.
And then you play your bones to it while you're at it.
See, my concern would be that it'd be too close to ham bone. If you just start singing ham bone, have you heard? That's an option. Although the looping is not a bad idea. You could percuss in many different ways, build gigantic loops, and then do nothing with them.
I need to practice with the looper. I've only done it a little bit, so.
Late breaking news. Late breaking news. We have Tracy Buchanan.
Yeah.
Evening, my beautiful peoples. Good evening. And EJD saying, maybe one day I could, drum-wise, I imagine. We'll see. I'd have to set it all up for a live stream. I'll advise when and if. Well, I know a guy who has pretty good consulting prices by the hour. Our namesake, who is the one who got me on there. And if they can get me on there, they can get you on there. Cause
we have a very capable tech guy right here. Right here tonight among us. The guy in the middle up top there is very capable. I want to tell you.
Guy in the middle up. I don't think there's a middle up top.
Okay.
It looks different depending on what your screen is. So the audience at home sees it one way, and then you see it a different way.
Well, Mr. Corbett, tech aficionado, but also singer-songwriter. What were you thinking of starting us off with tonight, Mr. Corbett? I'm sorry, I have to ask first.
Yes.
Do you have a prompt song?
I don't have a prompt song.
That's okay. Music's hard.
Music is hard. Time is harder. Trying to find the time to sit down and write has been a challenge lately. So, but at some point I'll get back to doing these on the regular. So we'll see. I see Kay said has made it
yes.
into the chat there. She is our Valkyrie with a banhammer. So behave yourselves out there in Twitch land.
I really want to hear their second album, Banhammer.
So
I managed to get one in, but I didn't think it was going to happen. I wrote a lyric, and I really liked it, and I couldn't crack music for it until yesterday.
Oh.
Like, I had the lyric, like, I'm set, I'm cruising. And then I got to my guitar, and my guitar's like, nuh-uh, it's not here.
Nice. Well, I'm going to do a couple of songs that I'm going to start with one that I rarely do at all. And I've never performed it out on electric guitar. So I'm going to start with that. It's how do I describe this song? It's not exactly a love song, but it's definitely sort of more in that vein than, most people would associate with me. So, and it's one of the few that I do like that. So I'm just going to stop yammering and get on with it.
Do we get to hear the title before you play it?
Yes.
Or is that not allowed?
It's called Twine. That's what it's called. Let's see here. It. So sad. Hang on a second.
While you're thinking about it, your vocals could probably be a little bit louder.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me.
Just I wasn't going to interrupt the song, but since you.
All right. Let me fix that now. Goodness.
Always more Rowan, never less Rowan.
Okay. My bad. Let's try that again. like summer and fall, inseparable for just a few days before the inevitable, before the inevitable. It's like we're in limbo, balanced on twine. We care enough to draw the conclusion, but not enough to make circles of these lines. So maybe it's better this way, like summer and fall, separable for just a few days before the inevitable. Maybe it's better this way, like summer, like fall, cautious to the very end, our faces becoming walls. Maybe it's better this way, maybe it's better this way, maybe it's better this way. Thinking about you, rubbing your feet against mine.
Very nicely done. Hadn't heard you play that one in a while.
Oh, hey, Pfeiffer. Didn't see you sneak in there.
We've been Pfeiffered.
That's the first I've heard that song, and it's
Yeah,
great.
it's a good one.
I love that song.
Well, thank you.
It has a very different feel from what you usually do. And I
It's
like
true.
both.
Yeah.
Don't make me choose. But it's I like the contrast.
It has great depth.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's all music-y and stuff too. Not to get technical. You're getting some love online, of course. Tracy Buchanan said, "Oh, I love this." EJD sounds great as always. Tracy, so good. Oh, EJD said, "Pfeiffer, yes." I don't think that was for you, Rowan. So, since we are noticeably lighter, one, I would like to mention if anybody is listening and would like to jump on and plays an instrument, we're not hard to get a hold of. Just comment and we'll find you. And Rowan, seeing as it is a lighter night, how many songs were you feeling like playing?
Oh, well, let's, I guess I'll do 2 more, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, and that adds up to 3. You can't fool me.
This one's called The Minotaur. This is not ancient Greece. I am no oracle. I'm prone to the many faults and flaws of mankind. My father, he is no god, he is but flesh and bone. Flesh is weak, bones will break, just like courage and resolve. and your art, and your courage, your resolve. Ancient Greece, but I see the monster you become. The Minotaur shadow on the wall. Your words pursue me through a maze of crippled logic. Disturbed by your lack of faith, confined by your resolve. Behind me now, and I've got nowhere left to run. You're tracking my every movement. So you won me in my place, and I'll never doubt you again. Volcano blows, the ash falls down like rain. I still love you, but I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same.
Yeah, Rowan.
Ta. Thank you very much.
I like that one, but you already knew that. You should know, I don't know if this will affect or not, but Tracy Buchanan asked, do we by chance have or any want for spoken word? And
Absolutely.
I said, sure. So then she posted something that I'm not sure if that means she wants to do it or not, which says I have a piece I'm working on that will be read in a couple of weeks, and it needs some awesome sauce feedback before I unleash it to its intended audience. I don't know if we qualify as the aforementioned awesome sauce feedback, or is she saying she will not come and do it? But either way, I sent her the link, so maybe we'll see her.
All right, perhaps.
Okay. And do you... Oh, wait, things are happening.
What's that?
Things are happening. She says, I want to, lol, which once again, not an answer, but up to you. Don't have to come on if you don't want to or aren't ready. It's your call, not ours. It's not a problem. We're nice and open tonight, so this will be a good night to do it. No pressure. And I see that you are switching guitars for your third song.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back over to the acoustic.
Yeah, what prompted the electric? I don't see you play it often.
I finally got my pedal board all together.
Oh.
So, and that was the thing. It's like, get it all sorted out. But of course, oh goodness, I have my cables all.
Isn't it always the way?
Up.
Oh, and I'm sorry, VOM 191, Jules Ian Calendar. I can't believe I didn't remember to do that. Our often co-host has a gig tonight, so Jules will not be joining us.
It's a Jules-less night,
Yeah,
which has not happened in a while. So
it's much calmer, a lot less Marvel talk. I miss him.
yeah, he's almost as much as a fixture as EJD. So
Insofar as anyone could be as much of a
That's
fixture
true.
as EJD. I don't think that's a fair metric to put anyone to.
I think EJD has been to more than I have at this point.
I think maybe more than the two of us combined. Is that possible? And Tracy now says, and you qualify as seasoned and respected peoples, and I'd be honored to bounce my ideas off you. And then Zoom is updating UGG. Okay, so she is trying to get on, because up
Alright,
until
cool.
that moment, I wasn't sure what was happening. I'm just not very perceptive. But a man who is perceptive and a fine singer-songwriter is our host, Rowan Corbett, who may very soon play his third song.
I
That
will.
was me giving you permission. I was empowering you to play your third song.
I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a cover because I'm feeling it. I got to do this the other night with Ilyami, and it's a fun song to do. But I also kind of it's fun song to do in the whole like rock band thing. But I kind of like the acoustic version too. So this is called "Sober" by a band called Tool. There's a shadow just behind me, shrouding every step I take, making every promise empty, pointing every finger at me, waiting like a stalking butler, whom upon the finger rests, murder now the path of must we, just because the sun is come. Jesus, won't you whistle something but what's past and done? Jesus, won't you whistle something but what's past and done? Why can't we not be sober? Why can't we start this over? And why can't we drink forever? Just want to start this over. I am just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and fall as well. I will find your chewy center. I'll devour it and leave. I will work to elevate you, just enough to bring you down. Mother Mary, won't you whisper something about what's past and done? Mother Mary, won't you whisper something about what's past and done? Why can't we not be sober? Why can't we start this over? Why can't we sleep forever? Just want to start this over. just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and fall as well. I will find a center in you, and I will chew it up and leave. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. And why can't we not be sober? Why can't we start this over? Why can't we sleep forever? I just want to start this over. I want what I want. Yeah, I want what I want. I want what I want. I want what I want.
Very nice, sir. And by the way,
Dankeschön.
while you're doing that, I'm like, oh yeah.
Good job, dude.
And we have
Now we're 5.
and someone has entered the room. It's
Hey.
Tracy Buchanan.
Howdy.
Say hi. Say hi to the group, Tracy. Well, we can't hear
Let me
you. There you are.
unmute so I
There
can do
you
it.
go.
Hi, group.
Oh, there you
How
are.
are ya?
Good.
Hey, hey.
Welcome to
Well,
this side
obviously
of the
better now
mirror.
that you're here.
I know, long time no see.
Right on.
I missed you.
Aw.
Well, thank you. It was
Oh,
good
you
to
meant
see you
him.
again.
That makes more sense. And all kinds of things are happening now. And Susan Schneider is in the comments saying hello, VOM. Everything's
Hey,
getting
Susie
better.
Bird. Right on.
Hey, hey.
Well, Chris, I must admit I was preoccupied with the whole performing thing. Who's
Yes, yes.
Who's up next?
You're asking a good question because I haven't seen a list, sir.
Oh.
I could guess, but let's see. Did a list get made? No,
You know what?
it's not no-
I neglected to. I think I was.
it's okay. I could just guess. I think
yeah.
technically it should probably be Steve.
All right. Are you
think that-
you ready to go, Steve?
Are you ready to rock, Steve?
Oh, you are muted, Steve.
I have to find the cursor. Remember, it disappears. It goes off this edge, and that's where the thing is, and it gets over on that screen, and it doesn't want to come back sometimes.
Well,
It
let's
plays tricks on me.
let's do list by fiat. So we'll do Steve, and then Tracy, if you're cool with that, you go next, and
There
then
you go.
Mr. Pfeiffer, and then Mr. Chris, and then we'll wrap around.
Okay.
How does that
Sounds
sound?
good. And does that mean like by Italian motor vehicle? Doing it by fiat?
I'm ruling with an iron fist, laying down my dictatorial dictates. There you go.
All right, I'm going to start with a song that dates back to the first time I did the predecessor to this particular open mic down at, what was the name of that place? You know, down in Fells Point. Anyway, it has this is not the original version, but because the song deals with Black Eyed Susans, which is a Maryland State flower, this was what I converted it to after I wrote it. And then the other day, I'm on another site. The guy says, you ought to make that song about a Maryland girl because, Black Eyed Susans are a Maryland State flower. And I said, well, just so happens I did that. And Thursday night, I guess I'm going to do it for him, but I'll do it here. So you know what it is. Anyway, here it goes. At 30,000 feet, I want to play the Baltimore. Thinking of what I by the Chesapeake shore. I watched her in silence by the light of the moon, plucking the petals from Black-Eyed Susan's bloom. Once said I loved her, the next one said no. Susie, that memory's calling me back to the place my heart longs to be. So many years have passed, I still can hear her voice. Tell me, do you love me, my Chesapeake boy? I pluck all the petals from all the flowers that grow. Could I but hear what black-eyed Susan's know? Once said I loved her, next once I know. Before she plucked the last, I turned from her to go. Dark-eyed Susie, that memory is calling me back to the place where my heart longs to be. Just a wildflower bouquet that night between two worlds. That night I said goodbye, my apple, my Chesapeake girl. What all the flowers of summer could never erase. Teardrops that stream down dark-eyed Susie's face. Once said I loved her, the next once said no. Though I surely did, I never said so. Dark-eyed Susie, that memory's calling me back to that place where my heart longs to be. As the memories swirl about me, I knelt by her and prayed. Today at a church by the Chesapeake Bay, the flowers wilt and fade, but memories never die. Etched on the stone where dark-eyed Susan lies. Once said I loved you, the last once I told. But dark-eyed Susie, you know that wasn't so. Dark-eyed Susie, that memory's calling me back to that place where my heart longs to be.
Very nice, Mr. Patton.
And now, since we got to do other ones,
Yeah, you gotta do two more.
two more.
Ha ha.
This song came from a prompt, and I know I wear it out, but I like this song. Well, it taught me something about writing anyway when I got into it. So. I was 5 and Sally was 4 when she moved in right next door. I fell in love at the very first sight, but that was the day of our first fight. All she wanted to do was play. I don't know why I chased her away, but she said, "You'll be sorry you were ever mean to me. Yeah, you just wait. You wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. I was 10 and Sally was 9 when I gave her a valentine. Just a homemade card with a silly rhyme, but she kissed me for the very first time. All she wanted to do was thank me. I don't know why I couldn't let it be. But she said, you'll be sorry you ever mean to me. Yeah, you just wait. You wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. A few years later, Sally moved away. She said she'd write me every day. I said I was glad she was leaving. Would it be the one who's grieving? But I was scared to be alone until the day when we be grown. And she said, you'll be sorry you were ever mean to me. Yeah, you just wait. You wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. The years went by, life took its course. I got married and then divorced. Then one night at the Pirate's Den, my childhood cry, Sally walked in. All she wanted was to see an old friend, but I fell in love all over again. And she said, aren't you sorry you were ever mean to me? Yeah, you just wait. You wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. I did actually write a prom song for tonight, but you're gonna have to wait till next week because I got a different inspiration after I got there. I was having trouble fitting that prompt phrase in there, and I did, and then I didn't like it, so I took it out. And then it happened that I made it work, but now I've got to do a little bit of work to get it down.
Okay, you're saying you don't want to play it for us. That's what I'm hearing.
I'm not going to play it yet. No, I'm going to wait till I get it better. Then I'll do it. It's hard enough getting people here. You see what the... Okay, so let me see. Oh, let's go with this one. This is a more recent song. I was a sailor out of London town, on a schooner Kingston bound. Went to sea for I could talk, learned to sail for I could walk. I longed that town to explore, and caught the launch for the shore. Kingston girls, oh Kingston girls, they dress themselves in silk and pearl. And those Kingston girls sparkle like diamonds in the sky. That bright and sunny day, in a tavern along the quay, where the ale Across the bar I did see a girl in a red silk dress. Above my class, I must confess. But that Kingston girl, oh, that Kingston girl, dressed herself in silk and pearl, and that Kingston girl's eyes sparkled like diamonds in the sky. She wooed me with her charms and wrapped me in her arms till my head was feeling whirly and her hair was dark and curly. Her bright eyes are sparkly bright, stars in the Caribbean night. Kingston girl, oh Kingston girl, dressed herself in silk and pearl, and that Kingston girl's eyes sparkled like diamonds in the sky. I am a sailor out of Kingston town, on a schooner Kingston bound. I have sailed around this world, never saw the like of a Kingston girl. That she loved me, I had no doubt, till the rum and the money ran out. Kingston girl, oh Kingston girl, dressed herself in silk and pearl, and that Kingston girl's eyes sparkled like diamonds in the sky. I kind of got lost several times in that, but there you go. Anyway,
Loved it though.
thank you.
We wouldn't have known had you not told us.
But I mean, I was wandering off the chord structure. I had a different chord structure to it when it started out, and I kept falling back on that, and I couldn't get out of it.
It's all good.
Anyway,
All right. So now, you've never been on Vaughn before, right, Tracy?
Oh, once or twice ish.
Okay.
Are you being Tracy?
I know at least once.
Okay. So at least once. So
At
this
least
is
once.
so not your
So
not
the
your
official-
debut, not your debut,
Right, right.
but
And
you're often on the other side of the mirror,
Mhm.
cheering us on.
Yes.
And we appreciate that greatly. So,
Mm.
but now it is your time in the spotlight.
Oh, bless you.
What have you got? For us?
Okay. Well, to start off, I have to provide the backstory here. September 7th, I officially found out who my father is.
Oh wow!
And I found this out through Ancestry DNA and 23andMe.
Wow.
And it's been a whirlwind, a whole bunch of emotions. And on the 22nd of this month, my new to me family is throwing us both a party in my
Wow.
hometown. The interesting part about all of this, about finding this new family, is the amount of times that I've been in severe close proximity to these people and never known it. Oh, I can tell you story after story. But this whole ordeal has brought about something in me that I had to get down on paper, and it's raw. It's not finely tuned. So I want to put it out there in the universe and get some feedback here as to what people think of it.
The
If it
important thing is
completely
it's
goes
real.
off the rails, if it loses people,
Right on.
that sort of thing.
Well, that
So,
is exactly the thing that open mics are designed for.
mm,
Getting your
well,
ideas
thank
out
you
there.
so much for being here
Yeah.
and for
So,
doing this.
so, and
All
if you're
right.
out there, and you're you know wondering, oh, what's this open mic thing about? That's
Mm-hmm.
exactly what it's about. Come and hang out with us, and share your material. And it's a great way to hone it, and like develop
Indeed.
your performing skills. So, right out.
Indeed.
All right.
So my first piece will be um, a letter. First part is going to be to my mom, who passed away in 1989, and the second is going to be to me, dad. Um, so I'm just going to barrel right into it.
Right on.
And to my mom, I know who he is, the other part of me, the other half of my identity, my lineage, my makeup, the team who built me blissfully unawares. I put together the pieces of your unknowns, your secrets, what added both pride and joy to the invisible weight that you carried. I have found my father. I did it. I completed the story. I fixed it. I fixed you and me too. And what I found is me. I have run the emotional gamut regarding your life choices and your death. I know these dance steps so well. They reside deep within the crevices of my mind, the nooks and crannies, so secretive and hidden, they know dust intimately, like a weighted blanket of shame. I grew up nervous, laughed at, distrusting, weird, collateral damage. Now, the quilt of broken nursery rhymes I wove together to help me sleep at night is no longer mine. Adult to adult, human to human, the guilt I embodied on your behalf was to tell you that I see you without judgment, with love and reverence. I formally forgive all which does not require or need forgiveness. You were human. You were beautiful. I love you, Mom, and I'm proud to be a Buchanan. To my dad, there are no words I could use to convey the taste of existential completeness. Language is insufficient. I'm hobbling along, feeling adolescent in my expression, shambling until I become proficient. Perhaps if you multiplied my words by 18,074% in the measurement of sentiment, then we could find the value of X over Y. It's not that I never dreamt of finding you, because I did. I begged the divine in foreign tongues and dead languages for the gift of you. I couldn't fathom a reality where it happens. I doubted my luck would ever be this good. But it happened, and it is this good. And here we are, 48 years behind the pace, unable to reclaim what is owned by the fates. This is true, but we don't need to. This is our square one. And I feel like a complete human balanced on two legs, no longer hopping on one. I feel I understand myself now. I see so much of me in you. I am the child of Donna Marie Buchanan and Donald Ira Lefevre. No more half unknown. I'm the product of two humans doing life to the best of their ability, and that is beautiful. And with this knowledge comes a whole new family that does not subtract from, but adds to my life. I love you, and I'm proud to be a Lefevre. There you go.
That's very cool.
That is powerful. I mean, especially the letter to your mother. That was an amazingly powerful piece of poetry.
Thank you.
And then the juxtaposition with the letter to your father, where it starts out, is really, it really. I mean, I I fully understand where you're coming from without having been there because you said it so well.
Thank you. That means a lot. That really does. Whew, okay, so I'm on the right track there. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. All right.
Well, do you have more for us?
That
I
guy doesn't know how
do.
lucky he is.
I think he does, and we text about every other day, if not every day.
That's so nice.
Second time we FaceTime together, we didn't even need a DNA test because we greeted each other with this kind of a face.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, we're of each other's blood, definitely. Okay, so I've got two others that have not seen the light of day. Way back, and perhaps Mr. John Piper would remember this. There's a song prompt called "Do the Don't." Yeah. Back when it was a thing, when it was first a thing, I was having a lot of trouble trying to figure out what does that even mean? I don't know. So instead of trying to pick it apart and figure out what it meant, I just decided to start writing. And even through writer's block, I would push through and just write. So this is, again, raw stuff. It's not finely tuned. But here you go. I'm going for it. What do I do to do the don't? How does one magnify all the unknown to shine the light on all that's outgrown? There is no don't, there is only do. Combine the two, what remains isn't for you. Sever their dance, individually inside the trance. What do we do to not do? I know what I want from you. I can feel it coming through. Like a radio station coming through the static. One cough or sneeze and the golden moment is lost. What was I saying? Squirrel moments have come to visit again. Train of thought jumped the track. Throw it in reverse. I seem to have that knack. Reset, reframe, realign every time. Don't stop. Don't rock the boat. Don't go against the flow. Don't speak up. Don't let it go. Don't open your heart. Don't close your eyes. Don't look down. Don't take the chance. Don't lay it on the line. Don't show your hand. Play it close to your chest. Don't eat that. Don't stay static. All this chatter spins us about. The cheap seats dictate the contradictory rules. So consumed with doing the don't that we don't do the do. When was the last time you listened to you? Those on the sidelines, they don't know you. Spectators picking apart the plays we make as if they have a clue. Did they pay the same price as you? Do they bear the scars with your stories? Do they have their own? Of course they do. Of course you do. Of course I do. Of course we do. Now what are we going to do? Live by the rules or live by our boys? Who can we count on? What will we tattoo on our brains? Rewrite the narratives encoded into our brains. Why do we bother with the outside chatter? We know it doesn't matter. Holding on to it is like holding the sharp end of the knife. We deceive ourselves. I could retrace my steps and prove my point. What matters is the piece of the now. You know and I know we can't let it go. Pass and stow, afterglow. These are the spaces inside that stream of consciousness I don't like to go. It's scary as a terrible B movie. I don't like where this thought is going. Time to derail? Dive back in? This is like learning the tango, and badly. I'm stepping on feet, not mine, and on repeat. Why do I join this dance? Sitting on the sidelines of my own life? Nope. Sorry, not sorry. Hard pass. That's why I did it. Do it. Push my way through it. The control freak in me is into it. Narratives past tell me it's impossible. I'm not worth any of it. Well, I say they're wrong, and I'm not singing that song.
Do you perhaps walk around talking in rhymes?
Only in my thoughts.
Well, the reason I say that is because it kind of like sounds like something that happens to me all the time without thinking about it. It just you get started talking in rhymes and you can't quit until something comes out of it, and
Yeah.
that's what that amounts to. But you don't know what you're writing until it's done.
Right.
I think that was one of John's favorite, one of his favorite prompts, if I'm not mistaken. You had a really good one for that one, John.
Well, it prompted the spoken word out of me.
I
Yeah,
actually
it was.
I
You know,
actually
so-
have that one, and a song for that prompt, and I remember you now from that. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So
I
do
got one more
All right.
whenever you're
Good.
ready.
And then we'll.
This one might evoke some angry emotions because it's on the heels of Roe versus Wade reversal.
Hmm.
And I couldn't sleep the night it happened. So I did what we all do is write or get it out of our system one way or another. So you ready?
Ready.
All right. My voice feels disproportionate and silent before it passes through my vocal cords. I don't have the heart to scream. My feet in cemented cinder blocks, my chest heavy like an anvil against my rib cage. My psyche ignoring the elephant in the room for fear of alienating people if I said what's been killing me inside. I want to always be loving, supporting, and accepting. But getting my wish feels empty and somehow worse than what I'm angry at. So have a seat and grab a non-alcoholic drink. I'm going to speak even if no one cares what I think, because this has got to end. The angry division and short-sighted lack of forethought, the mindlessness and callousness, and how the almighty dollar drives the onslaught. The quickness to violence and the media who feeds our addiction to fear. Open mouths and closed minds, driving that stake deeper into our hearts. No side has the full answer, and if you've chosen a side, then you've sorely missed the point. The answer is in the gray area. It's in the questions. It's in fundamentally fixing the broken systems. There's no money in peaceful wow, I can read my own writing. There's no money in peaceful resolution, and we're not privy to even a piece of that. I am not my own worst enemy when I leave this world. I might just have mastered my defiance of it.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, by the way, there's a really good book out. I can't remember the author's name offhand, but I'm reading the book, and currently it's getting the living bejesus out of me when I actually realized what she was writing about, even though I sort of knew what was going on in the shadows.
Mm.
But Roe versus Wade and the people who are behind it, the movement to overturn it, are not religious in any sense. It just happens to be uh, a hook to hook a certain group of people, the evangelical group, and put them behind the movement. Their intention is to actually overturn the democracy, and their purpose in doing that is there's a case now coming before the Supreme Court, which will kind of end the what we call the shadow government, which is a necessary part of our government that protects us. The administrative portion of the government. But what you want to do is you want to read. It's called Democracy in Chains. Okay, and I'm sorry I can't remember the author's name at the moment, but you'll get a better picture of why that kind of stuff happens and what it's really about. These people are not about anything but creating a dictatorship where they're in charge, and that's it. And unfortunately, the rest of us, people are too stupid, and you really have to pay attention to local elections. That's where it really happens. So you really got to get down and do the dirty work in the gutters, and you're not going to have the press to help you because they don't have the reporters there. It doesn't bleed, so it doesn't lead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just wrote that down in my phone, so thank you very much. I'm going to go look that up.
I know. Well, if there's one person I would vote for, it is John Pfeiffer. You have my vote, sir.
Boy, that would be a terrible mistake.
Well, I didn't say for what office. I just
I'm
said,
coming.
you know,
We'd
I
have a
vote
party
for
in the White House.
That's for sure. It's a good thing you're not going to say what office. I could be head bottle washer or just a head
Poet
janitor
laureate.
or something.
Poet laureate, or maybe head ukuleleist in charge.
There you go. I could try to accept that one.
But you've got the guitar out, so.
But I got the guitar out. Yeah.
What do you
no
got for us?
ukulele for now. Well, this is brand new, and I have to preface this. I have to tell everybody out in internet land that songs, at least my songs, there's only a shred of autobiography in them. The rest is all made up shit. So don't take this the wrong way, please.
What you're saying, John, is like most of us, you're a liar, right?
Exactly. Anyway, but this is a brand new song, and I'm still messing with it. I may completely change the melody. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, because I only wrote the melody this afternoon. Or I only came up with the melody. I haven't written it down yet, which is dangerous for me, because I'll forget it. I like to get out a piece of staff paper and write pretty much every song I write down. Otherwise, I lose it with time. Anyway, this one's called Finally Gone. Oh, how's the sound? Is that going to be all right?
I think it's all right. I will take a look at the scope, but I think you're good so far.
Well, I'll just keep playing that same C chord until you say.
And you definitely have your original sound on, right?
Yes.
All right, good. All right, you're good, sir.
All right. The raven's finally gone now. She won't be crowing John now. And but for my incessant blaring hypermental riot, the empty house seems so divinely quiet. We're croaking different songs now. What's right has gone too wrong now. What one conveys, the other one is sure to misconstrue. Both clueless how the straight line went askew. There used to be more laughter, lately been more crying. Our happily ever after didn't used to be so trying. We both have had our moments, our close calls and our wrecks. Sure could have used a potion that included a little sex. Too late for running figures, tallied wrongs or pointing fingers. They're sure to wind up buried in the end. I suspect her parting present wasn't meant to be too pleasant, a fitting, worn, and tired requiem. So lest I get too festive, too merry and too bold, to make sure that our stories till our doom remains untold, or at least until this oozing body's dead and gone to mold. She left me with a vicious, nasty cold.
Your songs are always so cool.
As always, John is just great. Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
It's all silliness.
yeah, that's the whole point.
And anyway,
Well, and I will say, you do. I know the song was not autobiographical.
graphical.
That's the word.
Autobi.
But I'm glad to see you look much better. You know, I know you were sick for a little while there, but
Well, I'm still sort of struggling with that cold, but I do feel better. Thanks.
Yeah. And I'm glad for it, sir.
Thank you. I'd like to do one that I've done this one a good number of times for you, but it's been a while, so I'll do this one. Yeah. Wait a minute. There it is. I wonder what a good soul finds beyond the no trespassing sign, beyond the bramble and poison ivy, deadfall and overgrown understory, daunting wall of thorn and vine, beyond the no trespassing sign. And badly beaten, sadly slumping, lays a sign that warns no dumping, waste from all that man devours, competes with ferns and wild flowers. Sad to see the posts are needed, since so few of us have heeded. But they're just 3 steps over right, a clearer, greener shaft of light, a hint of trail between 2 oaks, one not made by human folks, enchanted gate to nature's shrine, beyond the no trespassing sign. 'Tis Mother Nature's invitation, dare I risk the man's citation, sure to come from those who sow no seeds but signs where not to go. The only species comes to mind that needs a no trespassing sign. Would any snitch if I should sneak and stepping gently take a peek to seek the source of sweeter light and bend the rules of men of might? But signs show I am not the first, 'tis refuse of the biped's curse. Oh, when bright days finally come and man no longer beats the drum, who will need or be inclined to post the no trespassing sign? When lugged souls are no longer thumping, will any creatures need no dumping? So I will go, though it's reputed violators will be prosecuted. How many years I'll spend in jail for picking trash from wooded trail? How many more to pay the fine for willful breaching of the sign, the no trespassing sign?
Very nicely done, Mr. Pfeiffer. Sorry I missed things for a minute. There was a plumbing emergency, and guess who got to go take care of that?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I just had my kitchen sink faucet replaced today because it had a major leak the other day, last Thursday.
I'll just say I had to
had
change my shoes and leave it at that.
Oh
I had
no!
to turn off the water. Well, let's see. Is the cold still giving me a low E? It's still there. I'll do it in that key.
Nice.
I did this one 2 weeks ago for you, but I'm still practicing it, so I'm going to do it again.
Are you still keeping? I'm just curious, John. Are you still keeping the list of what you play when, or is that just from memory?
Yep. No, I still keep the list. Otherwise, I would repeat myself ad nauseum. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do this song again. And I keep debating how I should start it. So I'm going to start it this way because I think I started it a different way the last time. The north wind had his stormy way with early autumn hues as we packed our summer dreams to hurry south. Had his hoary way with ashes of our bonfires on the beach, fevered kisses, smoky waltzes burning neath the northern lights. Alright, we're chasing the fall, holding July's passion, holding off fell winter's call. Summer greens now red and gold, all too soon are going gray. Hey, let's chase the fall forever and together chase those winter blues away. I don't have it anymore. Ah, well, somebody got to give me a cold. We're steaming south in hopes we steal ahead of old Jack Frost, maybe outrun old man Winter's icy breath. Down the back roads and the hollers where the season takes her time, gives up one more shot of summer from a jug of warm moonshine. I'll find we're chasing the fall, holding July's passion, holding all fell winter's call. Summer greens now red and gold, all too soon are going gray. Hey, let's chase the fall forever and together chase those winter blues away. You get the idea. Who'd have thought an August love could find us deep in summer sweat? Who'd have thought two fallen leaves could make a perfect set? You bet we're chasing the fall, holding July's passion, holding off fell winter's call. Summer greens now red and gold, all too soon are going gray. Hey, let's chase the fall forever and together chase those winter blues away.
You write the prettiest bridges.
Yes, John, and you got new strings on that thing too, man. It sounds
No.
perfect.
No, I don't. These are
Oh.
these are old as dirt.
They're really ringing though. Man, that's a great guitar. Man.
It is a nice little guitar for a parlor-sized guitar. I really like it.
I actually think they have the sweetest tone. My grandson is playing one. It was made in Japan a long back. It's got electric strings on it, flat wound. And
Okay.
God, that thing sounds amazing. And they've been
Cool.
on there for a year now. I gave it to John originally, and John gave it to him. So it's a beautiful piece, but such it is.
Thank you.
Well,
Huh?
thank you, Mr. Pfeiffer, and I hope you'll stick around because after Chris, Eric, who is our next performer, we're
That's
gonna have a
me.
lightning round. So we're gonna go back around and get one more from everybody. So and that will include you if you would deign to grace us.
Yeah. And I'm sorry I missed your first song, aforementioned plumbing issues.
Well, though, this show is being recorded.
It is.
You can
It is
always go
indeed.
back on Facebook or YouTube and hear what was played before. This is VOM, the virtual open mic. We do this every Monday evening starting around 7 p.m. Eastern time. And we have
true.
to decide something. So the open mic is a Monday night thing, and it's going to fall on Christmas this year. So we have to decide, do we want to have a Christmas evening VOM or no? So if you're out there and you're watching, please let us know if you want to be able to like sneak away from your family and maybe sort of sleep off some of the food, not sleep off, like, let the food settle, while watching us play music. Or
Playing a lot of songs, rolling back like this.
or if any of you musician types who are going to be in the VOM, would you want to do one on Christmas Day? And then
Are you asking for an answer now or later?
whenever, So I'd say if you have an opinion right now, please pipe up, or tell me later, shoot us a message. We should know by next week, though. We should figure out what's going on by next week.
Yeah, I agree.
But I
Doesn't bother
just want
me
to put
either
that
way.
out there. Because if
Do
you
it.
guys are here for it, I'm willing to do it.
Yeah, well, doesn't bother me either way. I mean, but Christmas Eve and the daytime is more of something.
Yeah, Rowan, you and I are the ones with small kids.
That's
so
true.
We're the ones
That's true.
most likely to get dinged for it. So,
Well,
so
EJD
I say yes.
EJD says that we should do a best of Christmas show, which is an interesting idea. Like, we could go back through the recordings and put together a clip show.
I mean, you could.
I could, yeah.
I don't have the capacity. We could also do a fake clip show where we come on and act like it was before.
That would actually be kind of funny too.
Yeah, that could be good. Or we could all just learn Christmas songs and do them. There's a lot of options.
Lacey's out there,
Yep.
and she said you,
I know.
and that was for you, Chris.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So hey, Lacey,
I
we
made
miss
the
you up
mistake
in
of
here.
texting her to see if she wanted to come on, and you know,
Okay,
that's what happened.
righto.
It's my own fault.
Well, speaking of you, let's get Mr. Chris Eric front and center here.
Hi, it's me. Hi. Hi. I did write a song for the prompt. The prompt was do that again, and that shows up in here. I know it seemed like a good idea at the time. All the bells and whistles, everything perfect and shine. But it's harder than it looks, and turns out it doesn't feel great. So before you jump to conclusions, maybe just wait. I don't care what you heard from a friend, let's not do that again. It's a story that won't come up, let's pretend. Let's not do that. Yeah, you can tell your friends, but maybe don't tell your friends. Last thing I need is them picturing us. You know, it means we're getting old. I guess I'll manage somehow, but really my back can't handle that right now. I don't care what you heard from a friend, let's not do that again. It's a story that won't come up, let's pretend. Let's not do that. An escape room or a knitting circle, whatever else, I'll make it work. I'll do the research, make the calls, make cooking classes, or repaint the walls. I'll agree to most anything else, I swear. Could only never, ever, ever go there. Thanks.
Very nice.
Got the looper going.
I did.
That was so
Yeah.
cool.
Thanks. And since Jules
And-
wasn't here,
Man,
I cheated and I made the loop before I came on.
There you go. There you go. Good for you.
Yeah, I like.
I love the groove on that one.
Oh, thanks. I had
And the
the-
song itself.
well, thank you.
Lacey
I
says
appreciate both things.
it was all right.
Yeah. Thanks, Lace. Be sure to hurry back. Yeah, that one eluded me musically for a while. So everything. So I think it's in 3 different keys.
That's pretty
So,
great.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
And you know,
I-
it was really nice that you let people see, like, you know, what a great lead guitarist you are. You know, I feel like because you know we're often just performing as solo musicians, and so you know we don't get to you know you don't get to do that. You know.
Yeah, I was talking to our cohort Jules about that. He's like, the looper. I'm like, yeah, as soon as I got it, I'm like, why the hell didn't I get this sooner? Like, it's just, if only for just having something, like, to not have to have some poor bastard sit next to you and play Johnny Be Good for an hour and a half so you can work on things. Because at the end of the demo for that, I'll send it to you, Rowan, if you're curious.
Yes, please.
I was doing, frankly, I played much better stuff than I just did now, because that's how it works. but it was fun to just noodle and not have to, worry about it. But the problem is, I spent so much time working on that I don't know what I'm playing now. Was I supposed to play something this week that I didn't play? Was something supposed to happen? EJD, was there something I was supposed to do?
Well, he did say that was a great tune.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I liked keeping it dirty but vague. That was I lost so many good jokes to editing though. Like there were like, it was twice as long and it had a bridge too, and it was just filthy and fantastic and some really good ones. And I'm like, damn it. It just wasn't going to work out. Lyricist me is really pissed off at music writing me. Yeah. So, give me a sec. I'll tune back up and play something else.
Oh, well, let's see here. You haven't,
I haven't.
God, what? I'm trying to remember the name of it. You haven't done Squirrel in a long time. I know that's not what it's called.
That's true. And I'm in the right tuning for that. Let me find the lyric. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, that's it. Let's see. There's nothing worse than knowing where you'll be. The food, the walls, the towels, the chairs, a sickly Christmas tree. It's somehow even worse when the only one I see is me. Another walk just like the one I did the other day. At least I think that's how it worked, I really couldn't say. It's hard to tell the difference when everything's this way. Okay. Nothing new to do, nothing new to see. Hell, maybe other people, but being alone is purgatory. Locked down and loaded, that's me. I almost saw a person who may have not been there. At least I think I saw them at a shock of auburn hair. Though now that I consider it, it may have been a squirrel. Nothing new to do, and nothing new to see. Hell, maybe other people, but being alone is purgatory. Locked down and loaded, that's me. Now the pasta pot's been gossiping with all those nosy trees, and I never noticed how the ceiling's always up till 3. But obviously it's alright, no one will ever see but me and the squirrel. Nothing new to do, and nothing new to see. Hell, maybe other people, but being alone is purgatory. Locked down and loaded, that's me. Locked down and loaded, that's me. Thanks.
Very nice, sir.
Oh yeah, been too long since I heard that one.
When I looked up and saw you smiling, Piper, I'm like, yeah, that was the right choice.
I love that line about the ceiling being up till 3.
Yeah. Thanks. I felt good about that one too. They just kind of come in a rush. I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. Keep that. Now, was that the one Rob called the song of 2020 until?
Yes, it is.
Yep. until "Fuck You and Your White Jesus" was played. And I don't care if the word's not in there; the intent is the same.
I have to tell you that I can relate to that song at the moment.
Yeah, it's coming up at the right time too. Let's see. Have I been told that I'm playing something? If not, I have something I can play. Go Eric, go Eric, go Eric. Be good.
Yes.
Oh, Take Your Chances. That's the new one from the last time ago.
You think you got it? You got that one?
Say A, and what I have written for myself in the changes is A thing, E thing, D diminished, B minor. So,
You might want to go over it. Maybe you can circle back to that one at the
maybe I'll
at the
circle
lightning
back.
round.
Oh, I have a capo. That's good too.
There you go.
Sorry for not being better prepared,
No,
but
no,
it might have gone better if not for the plumbing thing. Jules is calling.
Oh, goodness. Let's see what he has to say.
Yes, caller, you're on the air.
Hi, yeah, could I request a song, please?
Yes, you may request a song.
Play the one where you told the kids not to listen to it.
No, not gonna happen, man.
Okay.
That might be a
I
one
called
and
you
done.
Before you decided, because I just hopped in to check it. Put me on speaker. I want to yell at
You
everybody.
are on speaker. You are yelling at everyone.
I can't hear you, but I assume it's.
Oh yeah, you can't hear him. Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Anyway, okay. Well, I just want to say hey and to wish I was there.
Why don't you just log into Zoom on your phone and talk to us that way?
Downloading an app. Come on.
Oh well, yeah, there is.
What is this? What is this? Canada?
Yes.
All right. Well, gotta go. Play a song.
Okay,
Bye.
great talk. Couldn't have timed that one better. That is our often co-host, Jules Jand, who doesn't get a chance to change his name, so we just get to call him
resident
Jules.
comedian too.
He's a funny guy. If you want to hear less music and a lot more talking, this past Friday we Jules and I had surprise to me guest Rowan Corbett and Sean Morse, who it's pretty much just his show when he comes on. We're just here for him, and happy of it. This should not be the. Although to be fair, I just got Jules did.
Well, you'd had something prepared. You were like, "Oh yeah, I think I have a thing."
I think I had a thing. I thought I had a thing, and yeah, let's do that one.
All right.
That makes sense, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
So songs go la, ooh, twang twang twang.
Twang, twang, twang. Indeed.
How'd I do? Did I get it right? Let's see. Yet another. I just haven't been able to play very much lately because shit keeps blowing up in our world. Say you want too many things to count. Couldn't settle for any amount. You say it's good to have all those desires. It's the fuel that gets you up and fired. It only takes you higher. All I ever wanted was out. Only thing I ever think about. It's all I ever wanted. We'll get there. Say it's great to drive the wrong way. You can't wait to hit it every day.
Chris Eric, y'all.
That's me.
Yeah, man.
That was so good. All of you are so talented.
What is that one called again?
All I ever wanted.
Okay.
It's best not to ask too much about that one. It's just like, what is it you ever wanted, Chris? It's a difficult time. Things where I said, better out than in. It's
Okay.
So, who's up next? Are we on to the lightning round?
We are on to the lightning round.
Lightning round.
That's right.
And-
this is the time
who-
where we loop back around and we give everybody one more song. And
who better to start us off than our host and my friend and yours, Mr. Roan Corbett.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, because it's a sure bet with Corbett.
Whoa.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No one's ever done that before.
I've done that before.
That's you're the only person who's ever done that, though.
Really?
Yeah.
We do rhymey crap all the time. It's kind of part of the job. You gotta, there's a lot of swing and misses, John. I know. It's a lot of talking over the course of 2.5 hours. Rowan's really good, but he's doing tech stuff, and he wants to make me feel like I'm part of the thing. So he's just like, go on, go talk to the people. I'm like, shit. And it goes from there. So yes, I will stop. I know.
No,
Crash
you're
and burn.
good.
That's me. Let's see, but we should definitely, let's replace the spotlight with you. I think that works better for everyone. And there he is, Mr. Rowan Corbett, and the song he's going to play for us is.
This one is called. You know what? I realized why you were saying I need more bass earlier, because I was a bad Rowan and forgot to turn on my original. Don't be like me, kids.
Don't be like Rowan. Every other time, be like Rowan. This is the one time.
You know, okay. So I'm gonna rant for just a moment. They used to have this feature on Zoom where you could say, whenever I'm using this mic, always use original sound, and then they took it away.
Yeah, that's my complaint too. That's my rant also. It's like,
So
jeez.
annoying.
I don't know why they do that. Like,
Why
they
would
put
you
in 4
remove a
musicians,
feature
which
like
is
that?
great. It took them, 1.5 years to do the original sound 4 musicians. But yeah. Why change that at all?
Yeah.
And by the way, we do have an EJD request for Sylvan. I don't know if you're of a mind.
Oh, didn't I do Sylvan last week? I could do it.
I can't answer that. I
could
can't
do it.
answer that.
Did I do it? I can't remember if I did it last week. I'll try it. I was gonna do a Brave one, but yeah, I'll do Sylvan. But now I got to grab a different guitar because completely different tune.
And I'd just like to remind you that this is the VOM, the Virtual Open Mic, number 191 on the Julesian calendar, as we heard from him screeching at you earlier. Fun fact, he could not hear anything of what you all had to say because I had my earbuds in, so he didn't really know what was happening. So that's always fun. But we do this, seems like just about every Monday night, 7 Eastern or thereabouts, until we stop, from March of 2020 until now, with very few breaks, it turns out.
Yeah, and remember, we're trying to figure out if we should or should not do a Christmas Day show, and even a New Year's Day show, because Christmas and New Year's Day will be
say
same days.
that I will have Christmas pajamas by Christmas, and if we do it, whether this is an enticement or the opposite of it, horrible idea, I'll be wearing them. So be aware. And Mr. Patton, be ready because you're next.
I don't really like Christmas clothes at all. It's like, why would I want clothes that I'm really can only wear 1 month out of the year? Like Christmas socks. Always.
I live in a
it's so
much
weird
colder
to me.
place than you do. It'll be cold here till April.
But I do have a Mandalorian onesie.
Oh, I have Doobie 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 doo. From Phineas and Ferb. Perry the Platypus. I have Perry the Platypus once again. That's a different conversation.
All right. So,
Lightning round.
lightning round. This song is called Sylvan. For those of you who are not keyed into it, it is my geeky song about Galadriel from the Lord of the Rings and what would have happened had she decided to take the ring for herself. Light shines back at me. Twisted, wreathed all in leaves. Take back all that I see. You're just the latest thief. Wisdom becomes my foe. Madness, the end of all. Crafted, it's beautiful woe. See how my shadow grows. Queen of all has come. Vision has won. Weep before the sun. Brightest, forever the one. Behold, I am lethal and fair. Love me and despair. Oh yeah.
That was a sudden stop even for you.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
I want more of your whip whip, not less. When you use that sound effect, I want to hear more of it. I want it higher.
Well, I will. I'm still working it out. And I'm trying not to overpower the guitar part. So we'll see. But yeah, I will work on it. So,
I do believe Mr. Patton is up next. Yes,
if I'm not
yes,
mistaken,
sir.
that is correct.
and boom, there goes the Patton. What you got for us, Mr. Patton?
I'm going to revisit that song that prompt that Tracy was referring to earlier, and what happened with it with me. And I haven't done those songs since that. So I mean, luckily I just found it, so it may not come out exactly right. behind the barn on your grandpa's farm on summer day, talking with your Susie May. You ought to be doing the dog, but you know that Susie won't. You go crazy, your vision's hazy from what you've been shown. But Susie won't, no Susie won't, is it all with you? She'll do the hoochie coo, a little dosey-doo. She'll bop at the hop till you're ready to drop, but you ought to be doing the dog, and you know that Susie won't. Yeah, you go crazy, your vision's hazy, what you've been shown. But Susie won't, no Susie won't do it all with you. Well, Susie won't do it, there's nothing to it. Put that girl on the shelf and do it all by yourself. That Susie won't. Yeah, you go crazy, your vision's hazy, and what you been shown. But Susie won't, no Susie won't do it all with you. They're locked in your room with your favorite tune. Sing along with this song and rock it all night long. 'Cause you wanna be doing the dog, and you know that Susie won't. So you go crazy, your vision's hazy, and what you've been shown. But Susie won't, no Susie won't do it all with you. Yeah. When they do that one on American Bandstand, I'll be there.
American Bandstand. Very nicely done, sir. And I do believe in the spirit of lightning round, we're going to jump right to Tracy Buchanan.
Oh, no way. It's me.
Bring your dog if you need to.
Oh, hold on. He's like right there.
Hello, dog.
Dog.
Hello, dog.
I'm a hound dog.
Okay.
What did the dog do?
Oh, the dog sheds a lot.
But is very
Like-
nimble because you have a climbing thing in the back, so that's for the dog, right?
No, that's for the cat.
Oh man, that's a lot. It's a lot of animals.
I know. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna be a spoken word speed bump here in between all this awesome music. Yay. I get to disrupt everything.
Spoken us.
All right. Hey. So this is about anxiety. I feel like anxiety kind of gets a bad rap. I wanted to put some sort of visual to it. So, I'm not okay. I feel like there's a I feel like there's a gang of winged monkeys on my back that I can't reach to fight. They know all my moves and lines and move to dodge. I can't speak. And move to dodge all my attempts to dislodge. They laugh and sneer and infuse themselves with my bones. Each round we go, I'm more depleted, while they stay firmly seated, until I lay there defeated, and we are eye to eye, down and dirty, anxiety the victor, and I the thirsty. And then I speak. I have questions for you, my longtime manipulative friend. Why is my stomach all churned up again? Why is my focus gone unless it's on what you recommend? There's nothing about this life that is a matter of life and death but death itself. So what are you trying to save me from? We are not in danger. There is no truth you can tell me that I don't already see in you. You can't scare me. You won't push me away. And that's that.
I don't know. It made me kind of anxious.
I
Hey,
have
look,
one.
it's a dog again.
Yeah, I have one I do about
feel a bit
fear.
anxious after that too. I want to say. Yeah.
Is it about fear being the fresh maker?
It's about much like what you were saying. Like getting a bad rap. Like, fear has a flip side. It can protect you, but it can be it can be a little overactive too. So,
Right?
yeah, there you go.
Debilitating.
It can be
Yeah.
debilitating. Yeah, that's
Yes.
the word.
Yes. Yes.
It's a useful tool, but not a control.
Yeah, it's important to know too. I have a running joke with my missus every once in a while. It's like, remember when I didn't think I had anxiety, and laugh and laugh and laugh. I just thought I was sad, but it turns out no, there's more. But that's a different conversation. Let's see. Who do we have up next?
I
Mr. Corbett.
believe it's John Pfeiffer.
Mr. Pfeiffer, are you up and ready for us for the lightning round?
Sure.
Wonderful.
Sure. There's an echo.
Echo.
No, I don't have echo on this amplifier. Otherwise, I would use it.
Maybe next time.
That would be really cool. Or maybe I do.
A little
Well, it's
reverb
too much.
There you go.
Is the sound okay on this? Is that
I
gonna
think
be
so,
too
yeah.
loud?
So far,
All
so
right.
good.
Yeah.
I don't usually get to play this close to the end, and I haven't done this one in quite a while, so I hope I remember it. But it was also the first Rob's VOM prompt that I did.
Ooh, you're gonna tell us which one, or do we have to guess?
It's in the first. It's in the first. It's in the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. You'll
gotcha.
figure it out. It's time to go home. Mama's last words I heard spoken. She closed her eyes and drifted off. The cancer's gun still smoking. That scene still reeling through my mind now. 30 years in line. Countless riddles left unsolved to replay one more time. They dog my days and haunt my nights. I can't hear myself. I hear that tumor moan. I drown it out with blues and booze till it's time to go home. I watch those credits rolling over Nightlife's steady drone. Try not so hard to wonder why. Fly high till it's time to go home. It's time to go home. Last call. The bar is closing. For some, the night's still buzzing. They're still flirting, they're still posing. Just what they're really looking for, I wonder, do they know? How precious, fragile, fleeting is their role in this old show? Hubcaps gleaming, tires squealing, hormones overblown. A stark reminder where I've been. Well, so long, child, it's time to go home. Just leave those credits rolling, leave the glitter, leave the chrome. This hot rod's old and full of rust, so trust me, it's time to go home. Hey bartender, hit me one more time. No? Oh, I guess you're right. No, I'm not driving. No, I don't need a cab neither. The walk will do me good. It's time to go home. Leave my shoes to do the homing. Leave the mind to wander. Shores of heaven he'll be combing for moons and stars in empty shells. The waves, I hear them roll. Chase the sirens at your peril. Heed the storm bells toll. Or is that bell the corner church commanding for St. Joan? Awake to arms, all sinners, I believe I'll just go home. All those credits keep on rolling, all the stars have up and flown. Now I've been roaming all night long, but maybe I'm already home. I'm already home. And I am already home.
Yeah. So, and I found
never
Echo,
left.
I think.
Very nice,
Sorry.
sir.
Thank you all.
John Pfeiffer.
Yeah. So that one was, I have mine from that as written on September 23rd of 2020. So was that for October of 2020?
Yes. Yes, I wrote that on the 23rd of September.
What are the odds? I don't remember you telling me.
Dang.
That's funny. No, that we happened to write them on the same day. That's funny.
Yeah, I only got the prompt, what is it, a week and a half before it was due, and I got all excited and it just pretty much flew out of me. So
Yeah. And is it
Well-
called It's Time to Go Home? Is that the title?
yeah.
Hadn't heard that one in a minute. I
EJD
like
was
that one.
asking. So
Yeah.
And of course, it reminds me of Cozy's one, where she's like, I just say it like, she's like, I say it 19 times in the song. Like, it works
Yeah.
for you. Yeah. It worked. Turns out it works for you.
Oh, hers was great.
Oh, yeah.
That
Whenever
was really
she'd do them, it was great. Just
you know what else is great? The
that
great
where-
Chris Eric.
Well, that's not right.
He's going to close us out this evening.
But I don't have a piano or a tie.
But,
But
you've got a casino.
I do have a casino.
That's his guitar. It's called a casino.
That's my guitar. Don't guitar splain to people, Rowan. They'll figure it out if they want to know. I did find Take Your Chances. This was the prompt for Too Tired to Fight Today, I think it was. And
Yep.
I just like took that, and that's like the first line of the song. But I hadn't played it in a while, so we'll see how this goes. I'm too tired to fight today. It's true, everything and good night.
You don't get to complain
Turns out
about
I did remember
Rowan
how to win it.
endings.
Just had to run through it.
EJD sends his thanks.
Thanks for asking for it and being patient with me.
Righto.
So you said thank you and good night. Were you trying to get rid of us?
No, I was the last player. So
He was.
I was doing my part.
I see.
Someone
I
snuck
get
into
that.
the room while you were playing, Mr. Telly
Telly
Tandell.
Tandell.
Yep, he's lurking back there.
No picture.
No picture, no audio. That's the way he rolls, though.
That is.
So,
Just a presence.
ghost in the machine, as it were.
So does that mean we did it, Rowan?
We did do it. So, yeah. The only thing we haven't figured out is if we're gonna do it on Thanksgiving Christmas Day. So, but we'll continue with that.
Today or next time?
People think about that, and if people really want a clip show, we'll do a clip show.
Oh.
So.
I mean, I'd be very interested to see a clip show. But
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I'm sure it will be a little bit of work to do, but we've got the material. It's there. We have.
yeah, I feel like there's enough. Yeah, and there are people we haven't seen in a long time. It'd
Yeah.
be great to see them.
We are 10 episodes, 9 on the Julesian calendar, 10 episodes away from 200.
My goodness
Whoa.
gracious.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like if we could get people back for that one,
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if perhaps if your name is Kosi and you're out there watching, 200. That's a big number.
big number. To hear her song of 2020 again would be real nice.
Mm-hmm. And who else we got? Yeah, we haven't had the other Chris on, Chris Otto, in a little while. See if we can get him back for that.
I thought
Oh,
I
yeah.
was your only Chris, but okay, you're Chris Otto, it's okay. It'd be great to get Chris back on. It'd be great to get our president and founder back on.
Yes.
Oh, we put up with you if we can't get Chris Otto by here.
Hey,
My 13-year-old is technically named Chris. If you want, I can bring him in instead. Certainly more charming.
John, I wanted to ask a question. I
I'm in
did
trouble now.
well,
what
you
you
did
did?
this earlier somehow, but were you able to get your own voice back through your headphones when you play,
Yes,
so you can tell if your guitar is in tune?
because
or your
it's
voice
it's
or-
it's all it's all because this is a USB mic.
I have a USB mic also, but I have a Rode.
But
It's different.
it has all the controls right on the mic on
wow.
this particular.
That's neat.
And what
You know, I
exactly does
can
it,
I control the main volume, but also there's another knob that either gives me only my own voice if I do it all the way to the left, but if I pull it toward me, I get more and more of you guys.
I
So
see.
you
So
saying-
Oh, that was too loud.
you,
So
you
you're
have
saying you control the horizontal and the vertical?
and the
John?
vertical. That's exactly what it
Yes.
sounds like. Mine doesn't
and
have
it's-
that option.
What
And so-
what mic do you have, Steve?
I have the Rode. and
Rode
it's,
which? There's a couple of different roads.
Yeah, I know. It's
More than one.
I don't remember which the model is. It's written on here. Probably
All right.
50. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Rode USB.
Tracy,
is
aren't you
all
glad
it
you
says.
came on for this one?
NT USB.
Oh, totally. It's educational.
All right. Oh.
It's
There
dark.
we go.
It's
Sorry
back.
about that.
Okay.
Sorry
Nice to
about
know
the
it
little
wasn't
blip
me.
there, ladies and gentlemen.
mine's an AT2020, by the way, USB mic.
Okay. Yeah, and the AT2020 is a really good mic, and the USB version allows you to just like plug in, and you can hear yourself and the stream. I'll have to look into the Rode. I think you might be able to do that, but I'll have to check into it. So, it might be if you have the Rode NT or the NT1.
They have really good customer service. I think what I'm going to do is NT USB.
NT USB.
There are there are versions that work through the board, but I don't like to have all that stuff there. At any rate, they have really good customer service. I might also call them tomorrow see if they have any suggestions.
Yeah.
Because a great company to deal with. By the way, the first set of these earphones that they put out, I got had a problem with one of the rivets that were holding the things on. Well, now these have a lifetime warranty. I mean, as long as I live, if anything happens, they'll just mail me another set. And it's like, wow, what customer service?
Yeah,
Who does that?
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. So
I
I'm
remember
looking at
Yamaha is just the opposite.
I was looking at it, and unless they have a newer version of it, the NT USB has like a headphone jack on the microphone.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you should have 2 dials as well.
I have 2 dials, but the dials only give me either microphone volume or for going out, or the volume coming from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, exactly. So you can mix the two. So you can mix in your own voice as well as mixing in the audio from the from
let's
Zoom.
See if this I can turn up the volume if I'm hearing from you, but it's not affecting me.
Yeah, you should be able to. Maybe there's
okay.
I'll do some research on it. I'll do some research.
And if I turn that one, it's also increasing the volume, but it's probably blowing you guys out, right? So
No, it's fine
It
for
was
us.
pretty loud a minute ago.
It's only increasing the volume, I think, in your ears.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, the top one that has the microphone on one side and something else on the other side of the screen, it looks like. But I still don't hear my voice coming through the microphone. So
Yeah, that's really
can't
odd.
tell you.
But yeah, I'll do a little research. Anyway.
Oh.
But yeah. So
Did we do it?
we did it. We did it.
Well, wait a minute. Actually, maybe that did.
Okay.
See?
All right, we'll start over then. Hi, and welcome to VOM 190. We do this every Monday night.
No, let's not go back there.
Yeah.
But now it is coming across the speaker. I see now what controls it.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, I understand it now. Because up till now, I've had to pull off the earphones, and then I can't hear you guys, or if I do something,
Yeah.
But
I am a great believer of reading the manual.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
do that, but I am not educable or something. I read a story, I get everything in the world out of it, but I start reading manuals for doing things, and it's like put tab A in the slot D, and and first thing you know, I got tab A in slot D, and and we got to go back and start over.
Well,
I don't have the patience for manuals. That's the problem.
well, we won't start over tonight. We're gonna call it for the evening. But I'm glad you all out there joined along with us, and I guess we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
So in the meantime,
And next week we'll pick the prompt for next month.
Well, that's another thing we got to figure out. But we'll talk later. We'll talk later about that. But for now, let's just reach out, grab someone by the face, squeeze. Oh, there's Telly.
Just can't get enough. I just can't get enough.
Good night,
Quoting a
everybody.
different Depeche Mode song for it this time.
Getting